Wilderness Whispers.
Fan of Wilderness Whispers.
Instead of Wilderness Whispers.
To Wilderness Whispers.
Watch Wilderness Whispers.
Just watch Wilderness Whispers.
Wilderness Whispers.
Wilderness Whispers, the scariest channel on YouTube.
The Dog Daddy is a huge channel all about dog training. No camping, no abandoned places, no paranormal hunts, just pure dog behavior and training content. But in this one particular video, something totally out of the ordinary happened, and it ended up confusing and even scaring a lot of viewers. It started when the creator uploaded a short on his main channel about a strange encounter he had. Apparently, a woman showed up at his property out of nowhere, saying she came to see his dogs. He found this really odd, so he did what most of us would probably do in that situation. He started recording. Take a look.
Sorry, what'd you just say?
I heard you had these beautiful black German shepherds here, so I came down to say hi.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Is it okay if I come in? Just for a quick second.
Oh, no, we don't really allow visitors in.
I came a long way just to...
How'd you even know they were here?
Somebody told me. This is where you...
How
guys
did you
are
get
at.
here? How did you get here?
I walked from all the way down the road. Someone dropped me off.
Oh, wow, that's crazy. Okay. Yeah, no, we don't really allow visitors. We just moved in, and these dogs, they're out here with me now. They're friendly, but we have some rescue dogs and even protection dogs and behind the other gate over there. So, we don't really have a open door policy.
I'm really great with dogs. Is it okay if I meet them? You'll see, I'll show you.
No, if these guys, they're out, if they want to come say hi at the gate, it's okay, but we don't really have any visitors on the property.
I mean, this is like the only... There's like the
No, don't
only
don't open the gate. Like I said, the dogs in the back, they are not as friendly as the ones that are out here, so please don't open the gate.
I'll show you. It's just going to be a quick second.
No, not today. Maybe another time, but we're not allowing visitors. And I don't even know how he got here.
I told you I came down the road. Listen.
Can you just go off the gate?
I thought you were nice. I just wanted to say hi to your dog.
No, we are nice. We just don't allow visitors on the property.
Now, that woman really seemed like she had trouble understanding what he was saying. Even after he repeated over and over that she wasn't allowed onto the property, she just kind of stood there until she eventually left. Fast forward a few days. In the middle of the night, the Dog Daddy was suddenly woken up by his dogs barking like crazy outside. Their bark wasn't the normal, there's a raccoon type of bark. It was that deep, alert tone that dogs use when they sense someone or something is actually there. So, flashlight in hand, he stepped outside to check what was going on. And this is what he captured.
Listen, you need to leave now. I'm telling you right now. I'm gonna let them out. It's midnight. What are you doing here? Leave now. It's midnight. We're not playing any more games. You are agitating my dogs. I told you late at night my guard dogs are out, and they're out. I'm not gonna be babysitting. You broke into the property at 3 in the morning.
Is that what you need?
They're gonna come out.
I just came to bless you and your dog.
You need to leave now. You need to leave now. I'm letting them out. Don't come any closer. I'm gonna let them out.
You don't have to let them out.
I'm gonna let them out.
Don't do that.
They're here and they're waiting.
Don't do that.
I'm gonna leave. The police has been looking for 4 days now. There's no one around. This is my place. I don't know where you're coming from. I don't know where you're coming from.
I just came to bless you.
I'm letting my dogs out.
Don't do that.
She disappeared. What the hell?
That woman was apparently there to bless his dogs? Okay, that's just weird. I mean, who shows up on someone's property in the middle of the night to bless their dogs? If that happened to me, I'd be seriously worried about my safety going forward, because she genuinely looked like she might have some mental health problems. The creator hasn't confirmed who she is, but a lot of his viewers are convinced this has to be connected to the same woman who tried to come onto the property the first time. And honestly, that makes sense. What are the odds of something like this happening just a few days apart with a completely different person? It really shows how dangerous being a public figure can be, especially when your address gets leaked or is easy to find. At first, random visits might seem harmless, but it quickly turns creepy when the people who show up have issues, or even worse, bad intentions. As of now, there's no further information about what happened next, but this encounter is only a few days old. Hopefully, the dog daddy will post an update soon to let everyone know he's safe. The YouTube channel Homesteading Off the Grid is run by a couple living on a small homestead in central Virginia. They manage about 6 acres, growing much of their own food and sharing their journey towards self-sufficiency. Their videos cover building projects, off-grid living, and various homesteading activities. In this particular video, Kevin, the creator, heads out to fish in a forest spot with an interesting story. I'll let him explain why he's going there.
To save us time, I'm going to give you the backstory of where we're going and why we're going there. While we're on the way, I'm on an old country back road here, 1-lane dirt road. We're going to do some fishing today because that's where our story takes place. I first heard of the story about a year ago, a little more than a year ago, and it was told to me by someone that I trust very much. And I mentioned in the opening of the video that there has been a series of strange events. That's because my friend has experienced strange events here several times. And he's had a witness with him, and recently, as in about a month ago, 6 weeks at the most, I met his witness. And so there's more credibility to this story than there was even before. I believe my friend because I know he's believe-worthy, he's trustworthy, but it's now been backed up, not through the telling of the story, but through my verification of a trustworthy person. That person is the one that was with him. So here's the deal. There's a stream where my friend and his buddy that I met this summer fish quite often. I've fished there a couple of times, but never as far up as my friend has. And we're going to do that today. That's the main part of this video. So my friend told me that over a series of 3 or 4, maybe 5 trips on this stream, they kept finding very strange things, and then they witnessed one very odd experience, one very odd event. So
he continues telling the story, and it gets even creepier. The first time his friends were there, they were fishing when they noticed a rock in the middle of the creek. On that rock were a perfectly folded pair of women's jeans and a shirt, but while they looked around, there was no sign of the woman. They just assumed she might be hiding, maybe even naked, and continued fishing. The second time they went back, around the same spot, they found a wallet on another rock. It looked clean, untouched by the weather. With no one around, they decided to check it. Inside were a woman's belongings, credit cards, ID, and an address. They went to return it, only to meet a man who said the woman was his ex-wife. He hadn't seen her, but promised to take the items and return them if he did. They accepted that and left. They went back a third time, and this is when
they were out here fishing one day, and they were about 50 yards apart. My friend was up front. He was ahead of his buddy. When all of a sudden, he heard something cracking. It sounded like a tree was breaking. There was no wind. It was a perfectly clear, sunny day. He looks over, and he sees a mature poplar tree, probably 120 feet tall, just fall over. Now, it wasn't uprooted. It didn't fall from the roots. It hadn't, the roots hadn't been super saturated with rain or whatnot. It was broken at about 6 feet high, and he says when that thing fell, he saw something standing behind that tree. A tall, dark, he said furry figure that had to be 8 feet tall, and it turned around and took off running.
So at this point, it was clear to Kevin that there was something really strange about this spot. Still, he wanted to see it for himself. He arrived at the creek, set up his gear, and began casting his lures into the water.
Went on Amazon, got a cheapy fly fishing kit for 70 bucks, I think. Came with flies that don't even look like anything that's indigenous to my part of the world. Went out once and actually caught a 12-inch long rainbow trout. I don't even know what this is supposed to be. So anyway, we're going to get to it. Again, watch the backdrop. And hopefully we catch some fish as well. Rather than trees. There's a tree limb right here I got to watch out for.
Over the course of the video, Kevin keeps leaving his camera in one spot, goes off to fish until he's out of frame, then comes back to move it to another angle. He does this several times, but after a while, something unusual happens and it's definitely strange.
We gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here. Listen, I'll tell you about it when we get to the truck. Oh, my buddy was not wrong.
Kevin started hearing loud knocks echoing through the trees. When he turned around, he caught a glimpse of something black. For a few seconds, he assumed it was a black bear, but then it hit him. Bears don't knock on trees. That's when he decided to take off running. Now, what do I think about this encounter? It's possible that the strange story of the place had already set a spooky tone, making Kevin interpret normal forest sounds as something much more sinister. But on the other hand, maybe he did see something unusual, and this spot really does deserve to be checked out for potential mythical creatures. And what about the woman's story? That's still the strangest part for me. Could she have actually gone missing in these woods, and all those items Kevin's friends found were clues left behind? Or was it all just coincidence? I'm not sure what to believe here. What do you think about this encounter? Was it just a trick of the mind, or something much stranger? Let me know in the comments. This creator was out on a night walk in the forest with his dogs when he started hearing some strange sounds coming from the woods. His dogs looked confused and a bit on edge, so he decided to start recording. Take a look.
Miley, get over here. What the that? Lola, Miley, come on, let's go. That sounds large, whatever it is. Come on, girls. Come on, girls. Come on, get in there.
They took shelter in a small cabin and stayed there until the sounds stopped. What really makes this video creepy is the dog's reaction. It felt completely genuine, which makes it hard not to think something unusual was going on. Some people suggest it might have been a skinwalker because it didn't sound like any animal we know. Not a bobcat, not a fox, so it's hard to say for sure. Let me know in the comments what you think it could be. And if you're enjoying these videos, hit that subscribe button. We're close to 100,000, and I think we can get there fast. There's also a hype button. Each click tells YouTube this content deserves more attention, helping it reach a wider audience. It's free, and you can always change your mind later. This next video comes from a creator named Danny, who usually spends his time exploring abandoned places and sharing the experience with his viewers. But in this one, he visits a location that feels very different from his usual adventures, an abandoned church hidden deep in the forest. What he encounters there has stirred up a lot of controversy in the creepy niche. I'll let you watch the video and form your own opinion.
Right guys, I have just made my way into this creepy looking church. And I cannot believe I'm on my own doing this stuff. Some sort of safe there.
The place was massive and completely abandoned. No lights, no sound, nothing. Danny was alone inside, and the atmosphere already gave him that feeling like he probably shouldn't be there. Still, he decided to keep going, but after a while, unsettling sounds started echoing through the building.
This place is massive. I thought I could see a pair of eyes then. Gotta watch out for these holes in the floor right here. I don't want to be falling through. It was just... What the hell? That scared me. But there's quite a lot of pigeons in here. Guys, I am so nervous right now. So not doing this on my own again.
Well, to me, that kind of just sounded like wind coming in through a broken window or something similar, and honestly, that's probably what it was. But then, while Danny kept exploring the church, this happened.
Up in the roof. There's quite a lot of furniture what's been left and stuff. Oh wow, check that over there. We've even got a christening pot right there. Just think people would have been christened here once. What the hell? Is that a pigeon? Hello? 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 Oh my God! What the f is that? Get me the fuck out of here!
This is where the video actually ends. Now, this is the part we all love, breaking it down. At first glance, it totally feels like a setup. That figure just looks too off, you know. But then there's his scream. That was a different story. His scream sounded genuinely terrified, like he really thought something bad was about to happen. And that's exactly where the controversy started. A lot of people think the video is fake, but many more believe it's genuine purely because of how real that scream felt. Personally, the figure didn't look convincing to me, but the scream absolutely did. That makes me think this was probably a prank, but not one Danny was in on. It seems more like someone else was pranking him, which explains why his reaction was so authentic. What do you think? Was this a prank pulled on him? Was it real, or was it just a full-on setup? The Black Camper is a man passionate about the outdoors, and his channel reflects that love for nature. Most of his content focuses on camping trips, hiking adventures, and honest reviews or comparisons of camping gear. His videos usually have a really warm and genuine feel to them. However, one particular video stood out from the rest. In this episode, he returned to Hillsdale State Park for an overnight camp. But this time, instead of being in a quiet, secluded area, he chose a much more crowded spot where plenty of other campers were also set up.
All right, y'all. There's actually a ton of people out here camping, man. Tons of people. Tons of people. So, all right, yeah. Got Chad. That's my buddy Chad. But yeah, all right, let's get camp set up. I think it's right here by 6. All right. So I might camp right there. We got, all right, so we got plenty of neighbors. Oh, I thought that was a crane. I mean, that is a crane. I thought that was something else. But yeah, we got plenty of neighbors tonight, dog. So let's see the best spot. This is our campsite.
After picking out a place to set up, he began pitching his tent. While he was working on it, someone nearby struck up a conversation with him. At first, it didn't seem unusual at all, just one camper chatting with another.
Oh, no, hecky no. That's what this is, bro. Oh, yeah, heck yeah. Nah, it's too much dirt. Oh, no. No, sir. Just tonight, man. I'm actually testing this out. Thank you. Yeah. So, and I also do some YouTube videos and stuff. So I'm just, I was itching to get out and camp in it. You know what I mean? So.
I got total full of stuff since I got Troop 299 still on my shit.
There you go. That's what's up, man. We were at Troop 25 out of Kansas City. Okay. You know what I'm saying? But he stopped doing Cubs. I was a Cub Scout master, or Cub Scout leader, or whatever, until he dropped out and started. But he's doing football now, so he didn't want to do the Boy Scout stuff. But yeah.
I'm hoping to get my son into one day.
Yeah.
I'm out here now. That's the biggest thing. We have 8 kids together, like separately.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get them out here, get out of the damn city.
Yeah. Heck yeah, get him out the city, man.
Nature. My son's stuck behind the computer nowadays. I thought it was bigger than that. There's no way
Yeah.
we both fit in there.
Oh heck no. No, without the inner, you might be able to get away with it. You know what I'm saying? Like you can pull the trekking poles out a little bit, and if it's not bug season, you know what I'm saying? You can get away with it. But yeah, they do make a 2-person version.
That person seemed really curious about his tent, and even though he was a bit too nosy and talked quite a lot, the creator didn't let it bother him. Most of the video shows him cooking up some dinner, heading out for a bit of fishing, and then coming back to his tent to settle in for the night. That's when he noticed a storm had been forecasted, but he underestimated just how severe it was going to get and decided to stay in the tent anyway. But
yeah. Y'all hear that? Y'all saw that. It was a dark and scary night.
psst, I see you got here, so comment the word shine.
Yeah, that's a lot of.
Yep. Time to go, y'all. Time to go. All right.
Bruh. Hey. I ain't never been in no shit like that before. I literally had to like pack up. The tent was blowing in and I was getting scared. So this is not.
Just in case any of you want to know what the radar looks like, that's me right there. I'm in that little dot.
He ended up sleeping in the car that night, and the next morning he went to check on the tent to see how it had held up through the thunderstorm. At first glance, everything seemed fine. The tent had partially collapsed, but it was nothing that couldn't be fixed quickly. After a while, though, he noticed something strange. His wallet was missing. The tent had been zipped shut, so there was no way the wind could have blown it out. Not long after, someone approached him and said they had found the wallet and given it to another guy, which already felt pretty suspicious. But then, this happened.
Bro, you told me you handed it directly to him.
I don't remember exactly.
No, you told me with the homie down there that you told.
Oh, my mom, I knew this was gonna happen.
You better go find my wallet, man.
I don't have it.
What'd you do with it? Where you put it?
I don't know. I don't have it, bro.
You just told me you knew what you did with it.
I was half asleep. I might have given it.
You might have given it to who? Find my wallet, bro.
Please
The
don't-
police on their way here, dog. You in trouble. Because you told me you found my wallet, right? You better call your mom. You better find my wallet, Chad.
I don't have it.
You better, what you do with it?
I put it up there on the stand.
You told me you gave it to Jerry.
Bro, I was half asleep. You don't know this.
You told me you gave it to Jerry, right?
I thought I did. I don't
You
know.
thought you did, man. You better find my shit, bro. That's bogus as hell. I was finna give you $50 for that shit, bro. Find my wallet. The police on their way. What's up, YouTube, man? BC here. I'm back out at Hillsdale State Park. Y'all know I was out here camping in the rain last night, and I left my wallet, and the punk, bro. I wasn't even gonna talk about the homeless people, but man, I remember the damn homeless people stole my wallet, man. You know what I'm saying? And as soon as I come back, the guy like, oh man, I turned your wallet in as soon as I found it. This and that, woo, woo, woo. I gave it right to Jerry. Like, man, so I come up here to talk to Jerry. Jerry's like, they ain't give me no wallet, bro. Like, no wallets up there. I'm like, come on, man, you can't, come on, man, why are you lying?
It was definitely suspicious for him to say that he guesses he gave the other guy the wallet. I mean, how do you just guess something like that? Either you gave it away or you didn't. So, yeah, it's pretty clear that he either stole it or handed it off. And now, Jerry was lying. And at that point, who really knows? This is exactly why camping close to strangers can be risky. When you're out camping, always keep your wallet and other important belongings somewhere quick and easy to grab, like in your backpack. Of course, if you need to leave in an emergency, you should always prioritize safety and leave things behind. But in a situation like this, it's smart to have valuables ready to go. This video wasn't exactly creepy, but it does highlight the real-world dangers that can come with camping. It's not always about wildlife or strange noises in the night. Sometimes the scariest part is dealing with other people. Not every camping trip is the same, and this one is a good reminder of that. After finishing his fishing session, Lynx Angler had to make his way home, which meant crossing a field with some cows. At first, everything seemed normal, but then something happened that gave him quite a scare.
It's okay. Don't run at me. You're alright, you're alright. Hey! You're alright, mate, you're alright. You're a boy, you. You're a big boy. Young bull. Hey, what's up with all these cows following me? It's like I'm getting chased out the field, mate. Oh damn. What the I'm actually getting chased by cows. I'm not even fucking joking. Straight over. What the oh my god. I'm shaking because I'm pumped full of adrenaline right now, but I've just been chased through a field by 3 young bulls and all of their cows. Oh mate, this one was charging, that one was charging. Oh, I'm pumped right now. I'm absolutely pumped full of adrenaline.
The bullocks started charging at him, and of course he ran, which technically isn't what you're supposed to do in these situations. But he gave a hilarious explanation in the comments. He saw horns and testicles. He was not hanging around. Honestly, I can't blame him. If one of those came running at me, I'd probably do the exact same thing, ignoring all the proper advice. Either way, it was both a funny and slightly scary encounter. That's it for today. If you enjoy these kinds of videos, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified when we post. Also, leave a comment below sharing your favorite encounter, And if you have a story of your own that you'd like to have shared, send it to the email in the description. Don't forget to click on one of the videos on the screen to see more.